He say, fine gentleman and sweet lady. How to do, how to do, how to do.
Hai, ko tēnei taonga noa ko tūpuna, no te tae mo te whawhai kāngaro. He kuana mātou ki tāko te whakaukinga mai tēnei taonga.
He say, his grand-great-father rules the mere in the great fight. And he say, the tribe is very glad to get the mere back.
He rini hana he tangata pai, he tangata kaha.
He say, Mr. Stevenson, the fine, big, strong man.
Ko te tīwini hana te pāpā o tō kuiwi.
He say, Mr. Stevenson, the father of many Maori children.
Oh, you silly ass. I never said that. Ko te tīwini hana rāo ko tōna wahine te whaia me te pāpā o tō kuiwi.
I am very sorry. I do the mistake. He say, Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson, the father of all our tribe.
Ko tēnei tiki I hanga ai tēnei rānui ka hoa tu nehe au ki a koe.
He say, he hand this gold tiki made special for today.
Has it started yet? Tell me when it starts. I thank you for this very happy, now what shall I say, likeness, token of your esteem.
Suppose old Stevenson's handing over the Mary we found now.
I bet you it was his idea to lock us in here at any rate.
So the thieves will be arriving soon. Bet you they're on the back drive now. I must get busy.
How will you get out, Harry?
Give us a pick and watch me. Don't you get out here, Stinker. It's too deep a drop for you.
This'll do. Turn her around here. This Miri, which I understand has passed through the hands of 25 chiefs in succession, hence the veneration? The veneration in which it is held by the tribe. Oh, kapai, kapai. That's right. Come on, Leslie.
How's that, Snuffy?
Very good.
That ought to bluff 'em. Ready? Come on.
It gives me very great pleasure to return this Miri to the tribe to which it belongs.
We got 'em now. Come on.
Hands up!
Is this a part of the entertainment?
Are you trying to be funny?
Very funny.
Ooh, by golly, not very funny.
Suffering cats.
Hands up. Come on, stick 'em up. Stick 'em up there.
Hello, is that the police? I want you to come over. Hello, hello. The line's gone dead.
Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. Daddy, Daddy, don't do it. Don't do it. Daddy, Daddy.
Keep him covered, Snuffy. Now then, Governor. Here you are. What's this? Not so bad. That's the stuff. Sit down. Go on, pick him up, Snuffy. Here, what are you doing? You can't rob a parson.
Why?
It's unlucky.
Unlucky for the parson.
Oh, come on, give it to me. Here, get out.
Well, give me those car chains from off the wall. And the padlock.
What, where is it?
On the bench, quick.
Right.
You.
Here you are. Here's your ticker. Them blokes in the bush has got you covered. If any of you moves for 10 minutes, they'll put daylight through you. Fixed? Right. Don't move! He's chained up the car. This is Mac's kid.
Well,
He's
what-
double-crossed us.
Well, what's he going to do about it?
We'll fix him. Here, stick that in the car where Stevenson can find it.
Well, I bet he'll follow us.
No fear he won't.
That's my kid.
Go on, get on.
Stay where you are, you fools. Stay where I am, be damned. They've got my kid.
Stop it! Stop it! Look out! Stop it!
Stop him! We'll all be shot.
Mr. Stevenson.
Goodness gracious, it's a hoax.
Well, that wasn't a bad one.
Woman, telephone for the police.
I can't. The wire's cut.
You better come with me.
How about using this bloke as a decoy and then cut back?
That's an idea. I'll fix him.
Good day. Good day.
Any good for a cup of tea?
Yes, sure. Wait till I stick a match under. We'll soon have a cup of tea for you.
Come on, up with him. Here, give us the gun. That'll do fine.
That's him. That's him, all right, Horry. Yes. Now, look. I'll go around the track and string him on. See? Yes. And then you go around, get up on the bank and jump down on top of him. See the idea? Yes, yes. I know. That's the stuff. That's it.
So there you are. Snuffy. The bloke who'd knock the kids about, eh? Well, go on. You threatened to shoot me. Why don't you have a go? Go on, you dirty swine. Now's your chance. Go on. I always knew you were yeller.
God.
stay and watch this fella, and I'll go and see if I can catch that other cove. And if this bloke moves, crack him.
Too blooming right.
Hello? Who did this?
I did.
What have you got there?
Just some of your seasoning.
Give it to me. Just as I thought. McDermott's at the bottom of this. Here, we go to the police.
Hi, Mr. Stevenson. I got him.
He's got him. Good fella. How'd you catch him?
Oh, me? Oh, we had a big fight. He made a shoot, and the bullet, he go through here, and he go through there, and through my ear, too.
Good fella. Lift him up. Now then, take his mask off. You! I thunder McDermott's at the bottom of this. Where's McDermott?
She's gone around here. Yeah.
Look here, you stay here in charge. I'll go and get McDermott and the police.
But, what's all the fuss about?
Fuss? Daar, je kon het ook ja kwijt, hè? Je maakt uit door Stevenson. Je know Stevenson, de tanga door de big pugu. Big pugu. Je hoort mij niet te met ik ja matu. Daar ga wat om te tiki kya, ja? Je know the tiki. The tiki over here. Daar gaan we met de pakken, ja? Met de talking. You with the face. And met the poo. Bang! Hands up! You take the money, you take the watch. And we follow you, come right around. And I see you down here. And I jump on you. I think you're the man.
And so I'm responsible for a burglary and a hold-up. Haere, kite kakahu, hata mo'i kahi mokariri koi.
Hey, what's he saying to you?
Oh, she told me to get the shirt on. I might get the cold, eh?
Well,
Your luck's out, Bill.
not at all. They seem to take a fancy to me from the start.
And will I take you to jail again?
Well, from what Horace says, I reckon they'll try.
Bill, do you know about that paper old Stevenson found?
What paper?
Well, it shows Daddy's mixed up in this.
Your daddy's son?
Yes, Bill. Do you think they'll take him to jail again?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, can't you help him out?
Well, yes, but how?
Well, you're going to jail anyway.
Yes, that's a point. Perhaps I am. And you don't see why we should both go, is that it, son?
That's it, Bill.
Here, stick a match under those sticks, and we'll talk this matter out.
Bill, when you go to jail, will you be wanting your concertina?
Well, no, I guess you better look after it for me, eh? Give us a tune now. Come on, play up.
Now, make your voice stop that noise. And get out, quickly.
You're under arrest. How did you guess?
See here now, was McDermott mixed up in this business?
Not as far as I know.
Then how do you account for that? That's his promise in writing to help the thieves escape.
God, it's a plant.
What do you mean, a plant?
Well, who's writing it?
Does anybody know the handwriting of the thieves?
I don't.
No.
Do you know McDermott's writing?
No.
So we can't prove who wrote it.
Of course.
And I'm bound to say, Mr. Stevenson, that it's of very little use.
No, it appears it's not.
That clue's gone west.
What the
thunder did you do that for?
You've destroyed the most valuable evidence in the case.
But you said it was no use.
You've destroyed a Crown document. That's perjury.
Can't I have my billy and my swag? You won't be needing that where you're going. Look after you down there.
All right, Bill. I'll fetch him along.
Look! We've got one of them!
Where's my bank? Where's my bank? Where's my bank? Give me my bank.
The matter will be attended to. The matter will be attended to.
Give me my bank. Oh, I want my bank.
I don't know your banglies, but you can have these if you wish.
How dare you?
I say.
You leave him alone.
Here, you young scamp, stop that. Go on, please, get on. How dare you do it?
Hey, what a horrible face. I've never seen anything so low, have you? An absolute criminal. Absolutely.
Now, what on earth did you want to do that for?
Well, she clowned old Bill.
What is all this about?
Oh, nothing really. It doesn't matter. I don't blame the boy at all. Now, I want to speak to Mac. You run along and get hold of your father.
Right out.
What do you want Meg for?
Matter of fact, I've done him an injustice, and I want to put it right. I'm going to give him back the farm.
You old darling. And what's all this in aid of?
Harry. So there you are, son. You're safe after all.
Where have you been, Daddy?
Oh, I've been miles looking for you and that other thief.
Look what Bill's given me.
Why, doesn't he want it anymore?
Of course not. He's going to jail.
Jail? What for?
He was in with those burglars. He was the one you caught.
Oh, nonsense, son. Who's been telling you that yarn?
Think he'll come and see. Here's Mummy. She'll tell you.
Meg, I've got such a surprise. I've just come from Mr. Stevenson.
Yes, Mummy. Daddy won't believe me that old Bill was
Yes, I
behind
know,
the
but
whole
wait a
thing.
minute.
And now he's taken all the
Oh,
blame.
look.
He's even burnt the nest and
Oh,
all
for the love of Mike. Look, let's get this right. Old Bill was in with the thieves,
Yes.
and he's confessed to the whole thing.
Yes.
Well, I suppose it's possible he was in with the thieves, but he must have been a pretty dark horse.
Over this grand news,
What?
Mr. Stevenson is giving us back the farm.
The farm? Us? Oh, do you know any more funny stories?
Darling, he's absolutely bursting with gratitude.
What for?
Well, look what you did. Harry, he chained up the car, and you clever little boffin, you caught one of the thieves.
Well, it looks as though it's going to be my busy day. Well, come along. Mr. Stevenson. That's right. That's the farm.
Surely. Yet, 10 minutes ago, I thought you were in with the thieves.
And what made you change your mind?
Why, that man Bill that you caught. It was all his job.
And what did he get?
3 years. That's what he'll get.
$3 That was mine.
Oh, Meg, you promised to forget.
There's something fishy about this.
But I don't understand.
I wish to God you never would.
Mind you don't cut your fingers, Julie.
Thank you very much for the pleasant afternoon. All the Parkare people's gone away, and I think my people will go away, too.
We're so pleased to have had you. Goodbye.
Mac, I wish you wouldn't go back yet. Let them get all those police and people away first.
Why, what are you afraid of, dear?
I've got a horrid feeling. Mac, was there anything between you and those wretched men?
Is that a fair question?
There was there. Mac, you mustn't go back. They'll take you away again. And I just couldn't bear it. They've got old Bill. Isn't that enough?
It would be, if I was sure about old Bill.
All aboard for the lockup now.
Hey, just a moment.
Then what'll this fellow be after?
If you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with that chap.
And where would you be going?
I shan't run away.
I'd like to see you try it. Go on, get on with you.
This'll do here, Bill. Well, goodbye, old-timer.
Goodbye, son. Be good.
Sure I will.
You got a match? I'll have a smoke.
Yes, I think I got one or two.
I can manage.
Bill, this holdup, it was all your work, was it?
Why, yes, you caught me yourself, didn't you?
Oh, yes, I know all about that. But then, you've been telling them a good deal about me, that I had nothing to do with it.
Well?
How did you really know?
Well, I knew all about the job, I tell you.
Oh, you did you? Well, who cut the telephone wire? Go on. Who cut the wire?
I didn't.
So you knew nothing about it at all, eh? Bill, why did you lie about it?
Oh, well. You're a young man, Mac. And I haven't far to go now.
I thought there was something like that in it. Well, there's Stevenson coming. I'll see him and put this thing right. Mr. Stevenson.
Yes?
I'd like to have a word with you and this chap in private, if you don't mind.
Certainly. Is that all right, Constable?
Sure, Mr. Stevenson.
My dear, do you mind waiting here a moment?
No, no,
Go on, this way.
Come on, Snuffy, let's have a look. Not such a bad haul. A woman's. What we got? Tuppence. And... and a lipstick.
Mr. Stevenson, all this talk about Bill being a thief is nonsense. I cut the telephone wire. I'll tell you the whole story.
What made Max sign that paper?
I had him scared stiff. One night I cracked a water in the dark, and then I dodged behind Mac, and he got the blame. I drove a bargain with him first, then I owned up.
So you see, after I'd signed that paper, Mike had me all the way. Then they came to the farm and threatened me. And I had to do what they said. Where's the bobby? I'll make a statement now and end it all.
Just half a moment. Is this true?
Every word, I reckon.
And you were prepared to go to jail to let another man out?
They say it's comfortable there. When you're old.
Lunacy. Plain lunacy. Well, McDermott, it's jail for you.
Hard man, aren't you, Governor? He's had a tough spin.
I've got to think of the public.
Yes, but think of his kids.
If he couldn't think of them, why should I? Let him make his statement.
Woman, you can go and pack. We'll not be requiring your services any longer.
Oh well, so long. Anyway, you're game.
Meg, tell me.
It's all up. I've told him.
But what's going to happen to you?
Oh, don't worry about me. It's you and the kids. Where'll you go?
Oh, we'll be all right. Here. And when you come back, I'll be waiting for you. And Meg, I'm so proud you owned up.
Burglars. I wish it was Indians. I reckon I'll take this with me. Taffy! Taffy! Hello, Taffy. Come on, Dad.
They took my bangle.
They took her spaniel.
No, I said bangle.
What did you say you said?
I said they took my bangle.
You said spaniel.
I did not.
Don't contradict me, woman. I've got it here in writing.
Well, there's 300 and £38 19 and fourpence. Not such a bad haul, eh, Snuffy?
No.
Fair exchange. Come on, Daffy.
Gee, that was the man. Where's the swag, Snaffy?
Ain't you got it?
Ain't I got it? God, you big stiff, I left it to you.
Oh, I left it behind. I thought you were...
Oh, think nothing. If you thought you'd die of heart failure. Perhaps the cop didn't see it after all. Come on, we'd better go back and have a look.
Yeah.
Come on.
Blimey, it's empty.
What?
The cops pinched it. Do you know, Snuffy, I'm losing my faith in the police. If there's one thing I hate, it's a sneak thief.
Yeah.
Look here. That's Mac's kid.
Yeah.
He's making for the drive. If we go through the bush, we can cut him off.
But how can I let this man go with the evidence against him? The black's talking.
Constable, your case is weak. He's not the first man that's had a woman stocking on him and got away with it.
So you've got a weak case. And I'm bound to tell you, Mr. Stevenson, that if you've got a weak case, then the case is weak. That's the law. I'll release this man.
But, Constable, there's another matter.
Ah. I want to make a statement
Let's
about
have-
that telephone wire.
Let's have it then.
Well,
I'm waiting. Come on.
Hey!
Ah, me hat, be jabbers. Hold on a minute, me boy. I'd have 2 words with you. Come here with that hat, you little libertine. Will you come out of that now?
Boy, look. Here he is. You leave this to me. I'll fix him.
Lumber! Oi! Snuffy! Pick up! Ah!
That constable's in trouble. You stay here. Come on.
Hold him, Snuffy, while I bash him. Dirty swine! Put her across him, will you? Do the dirty on us, would you, you dirty would you?
Two birds with one stone.
Good shooting, Constable.
What, Constable? That's the sort of man I am, sir.
All right, it's a fair cop.
Go on, get out.
Another young.
Listen, when we get up to the police car, you hop in as quick as possible and keep your mouth shut. Leave me to do the talking.
Uncle Bill, look.
Gee, golly, is this what the thieves took?
Yes, I pinched it from them.
Good enough, now. Not a word.
Here, Uncle Bill, have a black ball.
Thank you. Mr. Stevenson. Can't you do something for Mac?
In what way?
Well, supposing the stuff was recovered that the thieves took. And wouldn't that make a difference?
Not at all. That doesn't excuse him.
Say, Governor, don't send him for another stretch. It'd make him a crook for good. Look at him, Governor. You can't tell me all them little folk'd love a bad egg. Well, what about it?
You make it very hard. What am I to do?
I've an idea that something may turn up. And if it does, use your nut.
All right. Well, if we go, McDermott goes too.
May I ask why?
Yes. I'll tell you why, Governor. That dirty little twister helped us break Quad. That's why.
Now we're getting it.
And what's the proof of that?
Look in the car. There's a paper there he signed.
That paper was destroyed as useless. If it had been of any value, the constable here would have seen it was kept.
Yes, begorra. I ruled it out of evidence myself.
Look here, Governor. That swine was in our gang. He cut the telephone wire.
But Daddy was speaking about the wire. Was it cut?
Oh, of course it was cut. I object to the telephone. Haven't I a perfect right to cut the wire if I want to?
You hear that now? Can't the gentleman have his wire cut or his hair cut without you wanting all the credit?
I tell you he was in the job with us. I'll prove it.
How will you prove it?
Young shaver's Mac's kid, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, Mac fixed it so as we could give the loot to his kid so that Mac could hide it.
I don't believe a word of it.
I'll pardon you not to interrupt, sir. MacDermot, that bag's legal evidence against you. Who's got it, sonny?
I won't tell.
Then I'll take your father to jail.
He's got it.
That's right. I seen him hand it over. If the stuff ain't there, I'm a liar. And all I've said's lies. Fair bet, Snuffy?
You betcha. In the name of the law, what's in that bag?
Easy, Governor. Supposing that's my business.
Turn out that bag.
Yes, go on. Turn it out.
Go on out. Let's have a look and see what's in it.
My lunch, gentlemen.
Get into the car, you dirty lying spalpeen.
Goodbye, Eddie. Goodbye, Eddie. Goodbye, Matt. Well, goodbye, son.
Uncle Bill, did you like the black ball I gave you?
Sure I did. Beautiful.
Taffy didn't. He spat it out twice.
Goodbye, Bill. Bye.
You better get along out of this. You've done enough damage for one day.
Oh, I'll be back again, Governor.
Well, if you're round by McDermott's, call in. They'll most likely give you a cup of tea.
What, you set him up again?
Yes, I'll make a farmer of him yet.
How much did the thieves take off?
300 pounds.
And so, that's what this has cost you. You're a white man. Shite.
Well, Bill, you showed me the way.
Well, I'll show you something else. What do you think of that? There's your old 300 quid and all the rest of the swag. Not a word? Kia ora. Goodbye.
Mode of life together. By sharing each other's joys and sorrows, may we so bear ourselves that when we reach our journey's end and turn to farewell our fellow travellers, they will wave back to one